I'm a big fan of X-Men the Animated Series. The writing is good, the character designs are phenomenal, most of the time, and the voice acting is just perfect.
Jean. Jean? No!
It's one of the greatest comic book animated shows of all time, and I find myself rewatching it often. But whenever I do rewatch it, I'm always reminded of this one thing that bothers me. These guys. Yeah, I've never really liked the Morlocks, and there's actually one very simple reason for that. They're gigantic fucking liars. If you don't know already, the whole thing with the Morlocks is that their mutant powers also came with heavy physical mutations. So in order to avoid the ridicule of society, they sequestered themselves to the sewers. That would be all well and good, except for the fact that quite a few of them just look like regular humans. Like seriously, in the very first episode where the Morlocks are introduced, we get several shots of most, if not all of the Morlocks together, and like 40% of them look normal. And sure, there are some Morlocks that have a very good reason for hiding, like this guy who's made of mud, Leech, this chameleon girl, and Platypus? But then there's one like this woman, Callisto, this one that looks like a Russian grandma, and this big guy. I mean, sure, his head is kind of cone-shaped, but that could be fixed with a hat. And this guy can shapeshift. Even if the real him does look funny, he can just change into somebody else. I also don't really like the Morlocks because they're kind of whiny bitches. They complain about being disfigured and having to live in the sewers, but when Storm says that they can come live at the mansion, they decline.
Morlocks! You no longer need to live in darkness. As your leader, I offer you safe haven at the mansion with the X-Men. You are outcasts, no more.
Our place is down here. We can't live among normal humans.
When humanity accepts mutant kind, then we will come to the surface.
And guess what happens in a later episode? Oh no, Leech is dying because we live in a filthy sewer. Who could have foreseen this? And then they have the gall to put the blame on Storm because she wasn't there to lead them, even though she offered them an infinitely better place to stay.
Callisto. So, our glorious leader deigns to visit us after all this time. Is this Christmas charity? Or did you just come to watch a Morlock suffer?
I do not deserve that. We have come to help.
Why? You never have before.
I guess they just like to complain.